To have a Motocross of Nations in France is just going to be on a different level. Because even going to a GP in France, it's where you have the craziest of fans, the most passionate of fans, the most intense fans. But to have a Nations on French soil would be a different level. Motocross of Nations is the biggest motocross event on the calendar. It's totally different from the World Championship. It's a team sport. It's when nations fight against nations. It's the biggest crowd all year. You have people from all over the world going to this one motocross track to support their country.
You're representing your country, your flag, and there's a lot of pride on the line.
It's very patriotic. It's very patriotic, seeing all the different flags of the countries, seeing everyone wrapped in flags, seeing everyone with their chainsaws and their horns. To ride a Motocross of Nations for a motocross rider almost would be the highlight of their career because you're representing your country.
This year's Motocross of Nations, Ernée, France, well-known Grand Prix circuit. It's hosted the Motocross of Nations previously. The last time we were there, Team France were victorious in 2015. And the track layout was different then. We raced the new layout in 2022 for the GP. People arrive in Ernée going, wow, what a track. Then the fans start to arrive before practice and everyone's like, wow, what an atmosphere. And then the riders get on the track and it's brand new. And then their first impressions are like, yeah, man, it's awesome. But over the course of the weekend, when the dirt shifts and the rock comes through and it becomes slippery and hard edges and nadgery, it's not everybody's cup of tea, you know.
France, for years and years, have always had one of the best team lineups. It's fact. There's so many top French riders.
You will see every one of them come through so you can cheer on and show your love for your team.
But to have probably one of the strongest lineups they've had in years, you have Romain Febvre, Maxime Renaux and Tom Vialle.
16:30 this afternoon.
Gauthier Paulin, huge amount of experience in winning the Nations before as the team manager. They're on home soil. The track in Ernée is totally made for them. And they're all world champions. They all know what it's like to be on the top step of the podium. They all know what it's like to win races. So all eyes are going to be on them on home soil.
Every single day I feel the pressure. Double up the work, let's make it extra.
I'm feeling really good at the moment. Yeah, season was good for me, so we are ready, and doesn't matter who's gonna win. The weekend will be just unbelievable, and yeah, it's gonna be a good weekend for us and the fans.
Feeling good. Back in Europe, that's nice. I've been a year in America, so feels good to be back. The season, the last few races was very good for me, so I feel good. I feel in shape, and yeah, it's gonna be a big race for us, for France. So a lot of fans coming. We're gonna try, of course, to to do our best and try to win on Sunday night.
It's really nice to be here. I feel much better. Obviously, it has been a tough season for me. I had a big injury on my foot, so it took me some time to come back. I'm feeling confident going into the weekend, and we've made some improvement the last week. So, no, I'm pretty confident and looking forward to race.
You have maybe a chance in your career to race MXoN of Nation in France, so you really have to enjoy the whole weekend, I think.
Having Motocross of Nations at home is the biggest motivation for the riders and the team. We only have to look to the US last year at Redbud, Team USA picking up their first victory since 2011. Of course, they arrive as defending champions. They'll be riding 1, 2 and 3 for the first time since 2012. Last year's winners are not lining up. It'll be a whole brand new team.
It feels unreal. This race, I hear, is the craziest race of all. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get out there, and I'm ready to go racing, baby.
You can outrun the devil, but you ain't gonna outrun me.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. This track looks awesome. It's kind of like in a valley, so I feel like it's almost going to be louder out there than any other track, and the fans, yeah, unreal.
Yeah, just put your best foot forward. I know what these guys are capable of. I know what I'm capable of, so there's no reason we can't be on top of that podium.
And so to have those guys lining up, ready to do battle, but the key is having 3 good riders that can put in a good result. By the time you get into the final race, you need to be in the mix and knowing that you've got 2 strong riders still lining up in the final race that could clinch it for you. There are 3 riders per team. Numbers are allocated according to the previous year's result. So, for example, the defending champions take numbers 1, 2 and 3. There are 3 races on Sunday. Each rider races twice. And where you finish is what you score. First is 1 point and 10th is 10 points. The best 5 out of the 6 results count. And the worst result gets dropped. And the lowest team total wins. Here's how the riders line up for the first race. A combination of MXGP riders and MX2, so 2 country men together. France lining up with Romain Febvre and Tom Vial. But it's Spain up the inside. Jorge Prado with the foxhole shot. Romain Febvre, that has to be on the green. Kawasaki in second, and it is. And this place will erupt, but he gets passed by Siwa immediately from Switzerland. Blessinger in 4th on the number 1. He's just behind Jeremy Siwa. Vial behind him. But look at Chet Lawrence down in 35th place as well. This is the pass that got him. Yeah. That's the pass that got him in the qualifying race yesterday by Chet Lawrence. Febvre leads on lap 6. And Roxon up the inside, moves into 3rd. Ah, squeezes into the right-hand side. Not a lot of leg room there. Ah, look at that, the ground cam. Oh, stalls it. Kickstart Kenny in action. Kai de Wolf is in there as well. He caught the bank and runs Jonas wide. He loses 2 positions as Geertz goes through as well and gets the better of de Wolf.
Geertz gets a 2 there. Kai de Wolf is on a mission here. That's contact 2 corners in a row, and he's going to get passed again by both of them. That's the tough part of being on a 250 on this racetrack.
Right, Jet has found his way past Hunter, 7 and 8 for the green and gold of Australia. This has been a fantastic charge through the field for Jet Lawrence because he found areas to pass where others didn't, and he's doing it again now, and he's up into 11th place. And Prado pushing Fevre once again and squeezes him out on the exit. Oh, it's all gone quiet over there on the hillside as Prado goes through and leads once again. Gets it right this time. I think Prado was just hanging around, and Fevre now leads. Out of the final turn, he takes a look over his shoulder, and Romain Fevre repeats what he did in 2015. He wins race 1 here at Ernée at the Monster Energy Motocross of Nations, and you can see what it means to the former world champion. He's come here with just one thing on his mind, winning here at home. His job is done for now. He will go out and do it again later on. It's how he regroups from here. Meanwhile, Lawrence has found his way past Geiser, who will try to respond in the final turn. He does. It's going to be a drag race, but Lawrence just gets it, and he moves into 6. What a ride from the number 7. Fevre, France wins it. Prado, Spain, 2nd. Roxon, Germany, 3rd. Seawer, Switzerland, final lap with a move on Plessinger of the USA. Jet Lawrence, final turn pass on Tim Geiser to give Australia a vital point.
This for sure we will have fun. Then we see we start like this, but for sure we are really pumped, and especially here in Ernée gonna be like the huge crowd and everything. So for sure we are pumped, and we're gonna go for that.
We need to also fight hard because there is really some good teams and with I guess more experience than us.
It's the first race with the 450 for me, and I really like the bike. I really love it. It suits really well to my physique as well, and how my riding style as well. So I'm really looking forward to have a lot of fun on the track. We are really young, but yeah, we are pumped to race, and we are really looking forward for it, for sure.
We have guys in the group that they have really a lot of nations on the shoulders. So every time that we have one question or something, we can easily ask, and they will help us. But there is not so much questions to do. I think it's just go on the track and work like a team and stop.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Ernée, the 76th edition of the Monster Energy FIM Motocross of Nations. And if race 2, which is the MX2 and MX Open category, is anything to go by compared to what we had in race 1, then we're going to be in for an absolute treat. Here's how the riders line up then. France with pole position based on their low score in the qualifying races yesterday. France go to the line ahead of Spain, Australia, Germany, Switzerland, the USA 6, Belgium 7, Slovenia, the Netherlands and Italy. RJ Hampshire with a good jump immediately, but he gets squeezed.
He got squeezed by Fernandez there.
27, Valentin Quillot slides his way through. Christian Craig, riders upside down. And number 14, Lucas Kunin in there. The Swede is in there as well, number 35, Philip Bengtsson. But who else got caught out in that melee? Christian Craig around the outside. He's emerging just behind the 15 of Everts. But it's Maxime Renault in there in 6th place. Where is Tom Vial? Did Vial go down in that carnage? He's in 6th. Maxime Renault at the bottom of the hill, looking to go down the inside of Everts, and he parks him to the inside. Almost left the door open. 5 and 6 up the hill. Teammates working in tandem. The two French riders. And Vial locked in behind Renault. Adamo there to the outside as well. Everts, parking Vial. He was looking to stay up there. Could have just tipped over. And Guillaume tips over from 2nd place. What happened there to Hunter Lawrence? Did he just catch the bank front end first? Everts and Vial fighting over this, 3rd, 4th place now. That's how he did it, exactly. 4th to 3rd for Vial. But Renault is closing in, hand over fist on the Spaniard. There he is, just going up the hill in the opposite direction, in yellow. Oh, he's up the side of the track, and I bet he can't get back on either. How far around has he got to go? Fortunately for him, big mistake that then from Maxime Renault. Renault not going to get the job done there, and from one side of the track to the other. He's alongside, looks down at Fernandez as he flies over his head. Renault leads on lap 10. Ruben Fernandez, who throws it away from one side of the track to the other, and he goes down. We've got a 1-2 here, Team France. What an absolutely fantastic ride he's had in race 2. He wanted this race to be another 10 minutes or maybe another 2 or 3 laps. But Maxime Renault, he wants to win, so too does Vial. Either way, it's going to be a French 1-2. It does not get any better than this. Maxime Renault, Tom Vial, 1st and 2nd in race 2. France leading the way on 12 with all 4 races counting at the moment. Australia on 33, Italy 42, Germany 45, USA on 47 and 6th place.
So at the moment I'm very happy to be here at the Motocross of Nations in France. It's always so cool to represent your own country, and after getting the world title this year, I feel like I will enjoy more the weekend. Obviously we are coming here and mentality it's to go for the win. I think Spain can go on the podium, so hopefully we can still, make it happen, and yeah, it will be a fun weekend for sure. I'm expecting a very big crowd for Motocross of Nations this weekend. That will make it even more cool, to race in front of so many fans. It will be cool racing.
Awesome season so far, and we were looking forward to this all year, I can say, for Hunter and I, because we always love coming back to Europe. We haven't been back in a while, and we get to see old friends and family kind of thing. So I'm looking forward to it. Got to walk the track yesterday and have a look at it. It's just it's so different compared to America tracks. I mean, it's so I'm excited to race.
It's the best of the best from all countries of the world, so the level is always at the highest, so it's going to be good. We had a bit of a crash that caught us by surprise at the last round of SMX, and I compressed my L4 and L5 and just damaged pinched some nerves. Once the adrenaline kicks in, it should be pretty good for Sunday. So yeah, we're looking forward to it. It's going to be good. The weather's good. It's always a big gamble this time of year in Europe how the weather's going to be. So it's cool. It's going to be on.
Yeah, it's good to be back. It's been a long time since I've done a Nations or been in the Grand Prix paddock. I've ridden here twice, so it's cool to come back to this venue. And like you said, I've had some good nations results, but that was a long time ago. So I just need to make sure I try to get good starts and ride my best this whole weekend.
Where is the jump going to come from?
I'll take the 16.
16 and 7 right in there, and Kenny's in there as well, and it's Ken Roxon with the foxhole shot. Three different foxhole shot riders, 3 different winners of that this time around, and it's Kenny who's aggressive on the inside of Maxim Renault.
Kenny, one of the best sprinters. You see Jet Lawrence finally getting a start. It's really his best start of the weekend.
Romain Febvre down in 14th position at the first split, so they put all the eggs in Renault's basket as possibly the better starter of the 2. But it's Lawrence already up into 2nd position, and he means business here. He wanted that good start. That's exactly what he's got. Lawrence on the move early.
Yeah, that's a huge statement for Kenny. He is, he's been a front runner around the world for so long. And I think a lot of people have counted him out. I mean, even if he doesn't win this particular moto,
quick rundown then, Lawrence. Australia leads Ken Roxon by more than 2 seconds. They've just completed their 10th lap, 3.3 as they go through this time around. Renault is here in 3rd for France. France having a phenomenal Motocross of Nations here. As it stands right now, France, Australia, Italy is going to be the final podium. France eyeing up their 24th podium, their 7th victory in this event. They know they are about to be crowned world champions in the next 3/4 of a lap. They are on their feet, wide open out there on the bank. And Renault is just feeding off of that energy, has done all weekend long. Couple corners to go, takes a long look over his shoulder. The Australian bounces back with the win in the final race. It's going to be good enough to put Australia on the podium, 2nd overall, their best ever finish in this event. Jet Lawrence wins race 3. Ken Roxon will cross the line 2nd. Renault hangs on to 3rd. France are world champions once again, the 2nd time they do this on home soil. Maxim Renault, Tom Vial, Romain Febvre, world champions here in France.
After such a great effort all weekend from the guys, and just to see the support of the home crowd and the 3 riders feeding off that energy, it really was a dream come true for Team France. Their 7th victory, their 2nd on home soil. It's what dreams are made of, and a weekend to remember.
It's one thing to arrive at a home
Motocross of Nations as the favourites. But to actually go out and deliver, you're dealing with pressure, you're dealing with a lot of emotion, there's a lot of stress. But what Maxime and Romain and Tom did together as a team with Gauthier Paulin as the team manager, nothing short of amazing. For Romain Fevre, that's 4 victories now. But for Maxime and Tom Vial to get your first Motocross of Nations gold medal at home, it doesn't get any better than that. And that is something that they will treasure forever.